slow clap.
Oh,
25.
25, that's... Here we go.
I have a small head. I've grown up knowing that. And let's see, 25. That's my chest. That's my chest.
That's your chest.
Wow.
That's, all right, you gotta beat the champ.
See, that's what I'm missing to be a movie star like you. I need a bigger, larger head.
No, I think you look fine the way you are.
Oh, thank
you. Okay. #1 movie, not only in the United States, but all over the world. I mean, it feels crazy, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's really cool, and I'm excited that we got to shoot Eclipse, which is by far my favorite book to read of the series. And the movie turned out great. The action scenes were great, and it's fun going overseas to meet the fans. I was just in Germany.
Right.
We did the premiere in London, which I love Germany.
Right.
It's great.
But that's what I mean. I mean, you're in London one day, you're in Germany.
Yeah.
Do you ever forget where you're at? Like.
So, well, the time zone, yeah. I don't sleep much, so then when I do try and sleep, it's always on airplanes, which is nice because you just pass out. But it's crazy because I'm from a small town, and I realize that we have a lot of premieres in LA and New York, but we never get to go overseas. So it's that small town, I don't know, mentality, I guess.
Like how many people in the town?
Oh, geez, I think 0 now.
So before, okay, so when you were a younger man, you started modeling first, though, in a small town. Right? How did that come about?
I was playing basketball, and I wasn't that good. But our buddy came out in the local Dillard's, or in the newspaper for a Dillard's ad with that modeling. And we all made fun of him. And he's like, screw you guys, I made $500 for that. And we're like, $500? What's that look like? And so then he helped me get into it. And it's funny because then I played football, and I kind of got the same hazing from my football teammates. And they would put my Dillard shoots when I was like in the newspaper up in my locker. And I remember one time, I just had like and I had a fro. I love Justin Timberlake, and you know.
You went there. One of those.
I went there. I had cornrows like him. I had the curls. But yeah, I just really enjoyed my fro, and they loved making fun of it.
Wait a minute, can I show some pictures of you from modeling?
Yeah.
Check this out. So, I mean, obviously your friends are gonna make fun of you for being a model, and you're making a little bit of money, but then you're playing football. But you were in the band too, so you're modeling. You're not good at basketball. You're playing football, and how do you play football and you're in the band at the same time?
That was an experience, because I gotta say, that band outfit, we have a plume, you know, the feathers. And I remember one time I got my trombone slide stuck in the plume, and I yanked someone's hat off. And it's on video because you get critiqued. But anyways, it was kind of.
Look at that.
I'm so tiny. But then I played football, and my mom said because she wouldn't allow us to play guitar or drums or anything like really cool. She's like, you gotta play jazz band instruments. So my brother Brandon played the saxophone, I played the trombone. And then I said, I will do this if I get to play football. And she's like, no, you're gonna get hurt. I'm like, I'm gonna get hurt playing trombone.
That's right.
And it's funny, I used to think that my big lips came from me blowing on that thing.
Are you the youngest of all of your brothers?
No, I'm right in the middle.
You have 5 other brothers. Did you guys know that he had 5 other brothers?
I have 6.
6.
Which is still close to 5. There's a lot. There's a lot of siblings.
Yeah. So you guys were always fighting. I mean, your brothers were always. I mean, you got to with 6 other brothers. Yeah. You're always like beating each other down, but with fists and I mean, crazy stuff, right?
Well, my brothers were. I mean, it's the older brother syndrome. I stole my older brother's clothes because I wanted to be cool, so they'd pick fights with me. And there's like growing up, having 3 older brothers. Like my eldest is in the Marine Corps, so he's already a tough kid. He is Drexel.
Right.
And so they would pick on me, and I was the middle kid, so I was very sensitive, and I like had no, like, I don't know, I was the middle child syndrome. And they would always pick on me and say, baby, baby, baby. And I hated it.
Yeah.
I really hated it. And so one day, I don't know when it was, I think I was maybe like 10 or 12, I created Crazy Kellan, which pretty much is me just going, Crazy Kellan! And I'm like, I do.
You just snap. It's snap.
I snap. And I do like tornadoes with my fist. And this one time, my parents were away, and of course that's when your brothers pick on
worse,
you.
Yes.
They're walking back and they're picking on me. And I grab a piano bench, which was pretty heavy at the time because I was little. And I picked that up and I'm like, Crazy Kellan. When I say that, they get scared. They start to run. And I picked this piano bench up and I'm like mid-throw and I look and I see my mom like, and then that's when the paddle comes out, and she just went, boom!
Crazy Kellan. Wait a minute. So, even in doing Eclipse, a lot of the stunts they're dangerous, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all timed, but it has to look real.
It has to, and especially being vampires, we have to do everything bigger versus like straight fighting. So we did like 6 weeks of fight training to get our fight scenes down.
Yeah. Can we show some clip of you fighting?
Yeah.
So we have that punch in slow motion. Tell us what they didn't use that one, obviously. Tell us what happened to this dude during this slow motion. Yeah.
Well, okay, we rehearsed in like a studio, but on the day we were on mud and it was raining and the conditions weren't the same. So you rehearse and you do half speed, and I love to fight, and I don't know.
So you throw the punch.
Yeah. So we're here and we're on different levels now because we aren't flat.
So let's say, okay, so we're running. You throw the punch.
So I wind up.
And then he doesn't get all the way down.
You're supposed to be, yeah, he doesn't get, or I swing too low, which is probably my fault. And, you're supposed to snap back. So we're doing bigger punches, and I see him, and I see it connecting before it connects. And I try and slow down, I'm like, boom. So I knock him out. He goes unconscious, but he stays on his feet. Jackson is a tough kid.
Yeah, but that's like a full force.
I hit him really hard. I was kind of bummed he didn't go down because I was just like, not to be mean, love the kid, but it's like, come on.
When you go out, there's paparazzi everywhere, right? I mean, for you especially.
Yeah.
You go, they always find you.
I don't live in the hardest places to find.
Yeah, here's what I like. You'll walk your dog, but with the same clothes on.
I will do that, yes, because they can't use the pictures then. They're like, the people buying the pictures are like, you just sold us that last week. So
that's brilliant. It's brilliant.
It's a smart.
It's nice, man. It's smart.
Yeah. I mean, the clothes start to smell after a while, but.
All right. I have some disguises for. I want you. First of all, with that body, when you're in public, it doesn't look like a normal person. So we have to cover your abs. So here, stand up and put that on. We have to cover your abs. So this will help. All right?
What is this? Oh, my gosh.
They'll never find you in this thing. All right. Then this is the final.
True blood. Love it.
Go see the Twilight Eclipse Saga in theaters now. I think that's Kellan Lutz. Up next, Missy Peregrine from Ricky Blue.